Hey, y'all, let's make dinner for that man and them kids. They want a cube steak, so we gonna throw some mashed potatoes and green beans on the side. We gonna get started with the potatoes first, y'all. Go ahead and slice them and dice them up. And y'all know I gets down with the Yukon Gold, but you can use white potatoes, russet, red, baby, whatever kind you can find, okay? We gonna get them a good rinse, and then go ahead, fill the pot up with some water, add a little chicken bouillon seasoning to it, and let it boil until it get fork tender. While that's doing what it do, we gonna get started on our cube steak. And for some reason, every time I made cube steak, somebody want to tell me that's not what cube steak look like. Baby, do you see what that says? Cube, 3D, to the third power, okay? I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been eating cube steak my whole life. I know what it look like. Friend, it's a beautiful day. Let's keep it that way. Now, I like to beat my cube steak like it stole my last $5. Make it real tender. And then once I beat it, I like to stack it together and poke some holes in it too, okay? It's gonna fall apart, friend, if you do it like this. If you don't want to, do it the way you like to do it. We're gonna season it up real good with some Montreal steak seasoning, a little complete seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder. Make sure you do the same thing on both sides. I had to pause for a minute because my baby was crying. I think he had to spit up a little bit, so I had to go ahead and clean that up. This is baby True. This is Kaya's godson, so I don't know if I'm a grandma. Am I a grandma? I don't know, baby, but I'm over there singing him Feliz Navidad, trying to calm him down. He wasn't going.
You don't like that? Okay. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, whose fleece was white as snow. And Mary, you see the lamb? Oh, you cold? Okay, hold on. We did it, guys. He's sleeping.
Oh, okay, because True almost had me thinking I ain't still had a Midas touch. And don't ask me, did I wash my hands before I touched that baby? Diana, please. I've been a mama for 21 years. I know what you're supposed to do. Anyway, get you some flour, season it with them same seasonings you used earlier, and make sure you get your meat good and coated. Then you're going to drop it in some hot grease. You don't need that much, though. Just a little bit of shallow grease, friend. Let it fry on both sides until it get crispy brown. And while that's doing what it do, we're going to go ahead and work on our potatoes. Now, I drained the water off. We're going to mash them up. You see how quick they mash up with that spoon, baby? Perfect. I know some people like to blend their potatoes, but my favorite thing about my mama mashed potatoes when I was growing up was the small little chunks in it. So I do mine like this. Add you some butter to it and then whip that in there. And once your butter is melted, you're going to add your cream or milk. Today I'm using heavy whipping cream, but if you don't have heavy whipping cream, baby, milk will work just fine. We're going to mix that in, add a little salt, pepper, parsley to make it pretty, and then your mashed potatoes good and ready to go. We're going to put our potatoes to the side and get started on our green beans. And there's certain dishes I like fresh green beans with. This is not one of those dishes. So we're going to drain the liquid off, baby, put it in a pot, add a little all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, a little black pepper, and then we're going to slice and dice some onions on top because we fancy like that. Put that